Let's head to Jackson County, Missouri to check out a property agent Jeff Lovin and myself have listed. This is Rosewood Farm.
The peace and quiet, listening to the birds sing, I like that. There's nothing like being on water. I just looking out over off the pastures, you know, I just think it's great living on land and not hearing your neighbors. It brings great joy, it really does.
Jeff, you talking about an amazing property.
Yeah, it's just a big paradise right here in the middle of Kansas City.
We are in the city limits of Kansas City, sitting on over 300 acres, 17-acre lake.
Yeah, it has a little bit of everything. You know, it's got a beautiful home, 5,500 square foot. You know, it's got hay, it's got oil, it's got fishing, it's got hunting. There's the recreational side, there's the income side, and then of course it's, you know, just an unbelievable home that they have here as well.
The original owner was A.W. Pete and his wife Oriel. He was the first soap manufacturer in Kansas City. And this was his summer home. We just knew my husband had a vision that we wanted to turn it into our home. So we redid the kitchen, the billiard room, we turned into an office. We added the back patio that was not there. There was a stoop. So we turned it into just an outdoor living area and just enjoyed the tranquility.
I mean, the one thing we really can't overlook here and stress enough is the location of this property. We're in the city limits of Kansas City, 20 minutes to downtown. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, almost everything that Kansas City offers as far as airports, downtown shopping, restaurants, all the stuff, you know, you're within 30 minutes of that.
Yeah, you talked about the oil. I mean, there's 20 working oil wells on the place, and all the mineral rights are going to transfer to the new owner.
That's correct. Every bit of the mineral rights. The hay, I mean, they're cutting over 500 bales of, you know, round bales of hay off this property every year, so.
And when you drive around here, I mean, the kind of unique part about this is there's a big tract to the north here that was given to the city. And then there's another large landowner just to the west of us here. So there's over 1,000 acres in this block, and the wildlife are, you know, unmolested.
Yeah, you know, it's no secret that across the country, the turkey population, you know, as a whole is down. But I can assure you it is not down here. The turkey population is great, and as well as the deer, you know, there's tons of deer on this place as well. In addition to all that stuff too, I mean, there's a big old, you know, barn with horse stalls and stuff like that. And so this would make an incredible equestrian place as well to have right here in town. And
I mean, you mentioned the barn. I mean, right there under one roof is almost 9,000 square feet under one roof. Concrete floors, you know, set up, ready to go for your toys, your tractors, whatever you want to put in there.
Are you hooked up? I'm glad somebody showed us how to do it. Yeah, that's a beautiful fish.
About indicative of what we got.
Joe broke the ice. That fish hit it right, I mean, right here at the dock. Woo, woo.
Yeah.
You know, they call it, the owners call it the yank tank, because they come down here and throw a lure in and you yank a fish out. You know? And really, you know, we heard them say that the first time we visited this place, and today was the first time we got a chance to fish, and it really was. I mean, the first cast I caught a bass, the first cast you caught a crappie. You know, when you think about a 17-acre lake right here in your backyard, just to own paradise inside the city limits of Kansas City.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. There's just not a lot of properties across the country that you can get this much space and this much acreage, you know, in the confines of town. Yeah. And so it's just, it really is pretty rare.